One of the things I always love to talk about and encourage people is never ever to give up. When you have a goal, when you have a purpose, when you have a plan for your life, you will be met with obstacles. So sometimes your first plan may not work like you wanted it to work. But should you give up? We know that quitters never win, and we know that for you to win, you must never quit. However, it's important that you understand that even when we say never give up, there has to be some intelligence and some wisdom that is applied to it. It doesn't mean just keep doing what you have always done, because if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten. And that is why it's so important that you don't just continue to do whatever it is that you've always done, but you actually take the time to think about what you are doing. Why is it not working? You must move intelligently, wisely. You don't want to be that fly that keeps banging against the window pane, thinking that if it bangs long enough and hard enough, it will be able to break through. It won't. We all know that it won't. But if you are the person that just keeps saying, I will not give up, I will not give up, I have to keep moving, I have to keep doing this, and you keep doing what you've always done, then you keep getting what you've always gotten. What did Albert Einstein say? Doing the same thing and expecting different results is what? Insanity. So it's important that we don't give up, but we apply intelligence and wisdom to what we do. So if plan A didn't work, the question now becomes, why did it not work? What happened? What didn't happen? What should have happened? Take a step back, pause, breathe. Take a step back and then analyze your actions, analyze your results. If you can find the reason for its failure, then you have found the solution. Many people end up failing, especially in business and even in life, in their careers, because they don't really understand what really made them fail. So they know that they didn't get the results that they wanted, but when you ask them why their business failed or why their career failed, you find they don't even know. There's always a reason why something doesn't work. If you can get to the root cause of what is making you fail, is it your mindset? Is it your attitude? Are you always late? Is it your habits? Is it your level of confidence? Maybe you're not social enough. Maybe you're too social. We have seen people in the workplace who are not social at all. They'll go and just keep to themselves. Even when they're supposed to work as a team, they don't cooperate. And as a result, that ends up affecting them. And then we have also seen people who are too social in the workplace. They can't keep to themselves. At every given point, they have to be on someone's desk, whispering something, laughing about something, chatting about something. Next thing they're there, the boss is looking for them, they're never on their seat. And that ends up affecting them. So it's so important that you understand what is affecting you in your business. Is it your marketing? Is it your branding? Is it your product? Is it your customer service? I have seen people who think that their business failed because of their product, because of their location. But you find that just when they change the salesperson, their results dramatically change, because the first person that they had would just ignore them. They would just ignore the customers when they walk in. I would like to see this. Oh, okay. Or maybe they're busy on their phones. The customer is waiting to be served. The salesperson is busy on their phone. They're busy with something else. The customer has to wait. They're irritated. They're frustrated. They go, or they just have a look, a glance around, and they leave. There's no encouragement. The moment they change that person, all of a sudden, customers want to be in that store. Even when they didn't want to buy, they end up buying, because the person who was at the till, at the counter, or the salesperson who was supposed to help them was just so friendly. The moment they walked in, they said, "Hi, how are you? Welcome to so-and-so enterprises. Please, what can I help you with?" And the customer all of a sudden is thinking, okay, I don't really want to buy, but maybe let me have a look. And they're having a look, and the person is really encouraging them. That looks good on you. What is the function? What is the occasion? Okay, maybe, for this is what is best for that. And they're giving that kind of encouragement. Eventually that business ends up creating dramatic results. Why? Because the person understood. Now, if as the owner of the business, you don't even know why your business is failing, you think maybe your location is bad, maybe your products aren't good enough, maybe your prices are too high, and yet the reason people weren't buying all this time was because of your salesperson. So whatever it is that is making you fail, you must understand what is the cause of it. What is the cause of it? If you can pinpoint the reason why your business is failing, the reason why your career is failing, the reason your marriage is failing. Some of you, your marriages are failing and you keep pointing at your spouse. That person didn't do this for me. That person doesn't communicate enough. That person does this. You never point a finger at yourself and say, is there anything that caused me to make that? I mean, is there anything that I did that caused them to react the way they did? Is there anything that I do that makes that person to have that kind of attitude towards me? Because the moment you can pinpoint the problem, then you have found the place of your solution. So find the solution, pinpoint the problem. You must be, this is a place where you're not trying to massage your feelings and make you feel good. You must be brutally honest. Do you want things to work or not? Be honest with yourself. If you want things to work, then you must be brutally honest. Is there something you did wrong? Maybe there's some information you didn't know. Maybe you're just ignorant in certain areas. You didn't know. You're not to blame. It's not to say that when you point a finger at yourself, then you're blaming yourself and hating yourself. No, you're helping yourself grow and develop. If you find that maybe you were ignorant in a certain area, maybe you didn't have enough skill, maybe you didn't have enough expertise in a certain area, then that makes it easier for you to find the solution. Okay, so I didn't do this right. How can I do it better this time? The solution is in what made the thing not to work. So that way, when you come back with your plan B, you're coming back more knowledgeable, more skillful, with more expertise. You know exactly where the problem areas are and you're ready to tackle them. So you're coming back with a better attitude. You're coming back with a higher chance of success. As a result, plan B, even if plan B doesn't still succeed, it will still perform better, much better than plan A. And as you get to plan C, in case plan B doesn't work, it is sure to succeed. It is sure to succeed. Why? Because at this point, you're fully aware of what you're doing and what is going on in your life, in your career, in your business, in your marriage. You are very much aware of what is going on. And so because of that, you have almost 100% chance. You have all the experience that you need. That is why we say you don't fail, you get experience. Failures are not really failures. They are pinpoints. They are wake-up calls. Your failure is not failure as seen as such. It is a wake-up call to what you're doing wrong, to what you could do better. So never give up, but move intelligently.